Alright, what's up guys? It's FayKing TV here once again.
Hey, it's Soju here, and we're gonna introduce the new 7-star for the starters.
Yeah, so the 7-star was released in Japan servers, apparently. They're going to be released soon, or they are already released. I'm not 100% sure, but it is showed here on this website. I'm going to have it in the description below, so you guys can check it out. But, let's quickly go over this, to review the stats, and then afterwards, I'm just going to have a quick breakdown on my opinion about the units in the current meta. So yeah, let's get to it. So can you go ahead and talk about the Vargas stats?
Yes, Vargas right now we don't have a name for all the starters, so it's all in Japanese, so we don't know the name for the English. Anyway, so the 7-star Vargas, it costs 38. Max level is 120. The UBB is now 24, and the UBB skill is Massive Fire AoE, and it reduced enemy attack 80%, 2 turns, and the type is attack. And the volume material, there's 2 new volume materials. The first one we don't know, and the very end one that looks like it's kind of spirit blue one. They might be from an event, so I don't know. We'll tell you further. And anyway, let's talk about the imps. So the increase is 1,700 for the yellow one, and the red one's 680, and the blue one's 360, and the green one's 360 also.
Yeah, so defense and Rex pretty low.
So my bro was gonna review about the Vargas.
Alright, so when you go ahead and pimp it out, when you pimp this thing out, alright, with the imps, right, the anima goes up to a whopping 9,000. That's really crazy. And the attack for Vargas is probably his best stats. He's an attacker. Goes up to 330. Now, Easy is probably going to be also strong as well. He's going to have some high attack. But the other ones are definitely more balanced. Now, his Ultra BB, I definitely think this reduced damage, the reduced attack, reduced enemy attack. This is definitely might be useful for boss fights, future raid, and then maybe Maxwell. It could be useful for Maxwell. But I feel like it's going to be hard to be able to spam this every single turn. But we will see. We will see how
I have a question,
spam go.
So for the pimp it out, does that include the 30% for the leader skill?
No, it doesn't. If you do 30% on top of leader skills right here, then it goes up to a whopping close to 12,000.
Oh my god,
12,000.
That's pretty insane now.
But then that's if you have 5 Vargas. But yeah, yes. So let's go ahead and let's go review Selena.
Okay, Selena, the 7-star. It's basically the same thing. The cost 38, 120. The hit is 25. It's 1 more than the Vargas. And the UBB skill, the Ultra BB, we'll call it. It's called Massive Water. It's AoE, full heal over 3 turns, double normal hit counts 3 turns, and the type is attack. And we're gonna talk about the imps. The yellow is it increased by 1,500, and the rest of them by 600. So my brother's gonna review it.
Yeah. So the imps. I mean, dude, you can see right here. She's a very balanced unit, and stat-wise. Very balanced, very strong. Now, the full heal over 3 turns, kind of like Dilemma, or Delma, so that's really going to be useful, especially for a whopping 3 turns. It's going to be really useful for boss fights, definitely for boss fights. And then, I think this double hit count, for 3 turns is OP. It's OP as hell, and I think this is really gonna help it generate more crystal in order to, get to your Ultra BB. This is really gonna be useful. I mean, if this is a buff for everyone, if you had this on Douglas or Elza, people with high normal hit counts, then it's gonna be amazing. But even if it's a self buff, I think it's still worth it. I mean, on a healer, I think that's not bad. Plus, she gets 25 hit on something that does heal, and she has attack. So yeah, I think she's definitely a plus. You definitely want at least one of them. But we will take a closer look at this double normal hit, though. You know, we gotta take a closer look at this.
So I mean, when it comes out, we'll know how
Yeah,
much she'll do.
but definitely, like, for her, I think just having one would definitely be beneficial.
Yep, she has potential.
Yeah, because she will be a really nice healer. She'll
Yep.
be a really nice healer. Alright, now let's go to Lance.
Oh man, Lance, the 7th star. The cost and the max level is still the same. 38, 120. The hit,
Yeah,
it's 21.
Ultra BB.
It's
The normal hit is 8.
So yeah, the normal has 8. So
That's pretty
anyway,
low. That's
yeah.
pretty low compared to the rest.
Yeah, so it's only 21 for the UBB. Anyway, the UBB skills is called Massive Earth as AoE. Converts 100% defense to attack plus all 3 turns. And type is attack. The imp, the yellow is 1,500 increased, and the red, blue, and green is plus 600. So it seems like the Lance and Selena both have the same.
Yeah, they're both very balanced units. I mean, their stats all across is basically balanced. Compared to Vargas, Vargas is more of an attack type, and he has very low defense and rec. Now, but let's go ahead and look at his Ultra BB. Oh yeah, and something that I failed to notice was also that it's, you know, the rest of them was a powerful Earth attack, but this is a massive Earth. So even if it's doing like only 21 hits, you gotta notice that those 21 hits are gonna hurt a lot. So I feel like the multiplier is definitely gonna be a lot higher on these 7 stars. It's gonna be really, really high because it's massive. 21. Usually, if it's massive hits, the hit count will be really low. It'll be really, really low. But 21 hits of these is gonna hurt like hell. And he is a buffer. Like, if you guys don't know, I think, I don't know. Convert 100% defense to attack for 3 turns? I feel like you might be able to use him in a crit team with Maxwell. I mean, he could be a substitute for, like, a Michelle. But I am not sure. Like, I think it might work with the... It might work with the crit team. It might. But yeah, he's definitely additional attack buff. It's additional attack buff. And I think it really, really will greatly determine on what type of unit you're using. You're going to benefit more. Higher the defense, the better, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much about Lance. But I definitely think all the 7 stars, they all have a spot that they all belong in. So let's go with easy.
The 7-star form.
Mm-hmm.
And it costs 38, 120, same thing. UBB only 3. Whoa. For the hits, 3 hits.
But it's a massive hit.
Yeah, so it's a massive thunder, and it does 120% spark damage plus 3 turns. Oh man,
And he only does 1 normal hit?
Yep. And the thing is,
nah, I mean this
yellow
might be a typo. This
might be.
It could be a typo. I don't know.
But we'll see later on. But as right now, it says 3. The yellow imp is 1,000. The red imp is 840, and the blue one is 400, and the green one is 840.
Yeah. So as you can see here, Izzy is definitely the attacker. He's a hard hitter, just like Vargas, but he hits even harder.
I think the 3 is maybe 30 hits.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it might be 3.
Really?
Because the reason being, I'm not too surprised about the Ultra BB hit, but I was surprised about the normal hit of being 1. This might be a typo. I'm pretty sure this might be a typo. It might be 10. I think they forgot to add a 0. But the Ultra BB 3 definitely makes sense because he has, yeah, you guys are right. This is gonna kill Elsa. I don't think he's gonna kill her, but he's definitely gonna have the highest spark buff in the game. Like, he is gonna be the highest. Now, currently in global, the highest that we have is 70, and I feel like even in Japan, the highest was 70, and this is a whopping 120.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
ridiculous.
50% extra.
But for 3 turns, that means you cannot do any spark buffs. That means if you do Elsa, if you do Elsa's, yeah, if you do Elsa's BB, then it's gonna overwrite the 120 and it's gonna change it to 70. So Elsa might die because of this unit, but I'm not 100% sure. But dude, either way, we all know that attack buffers and spark buffers are probably the most needed units. They're just so essential in every single type of team out there. Like, it's just so viable. Like, that's why Elsa's so broken. The 70% spark with 30 hit BB, super BB. But he does only have 3. But I feel like you can definitely fit this in with a crit team. I think with Maxwell, with 33 hit, that 120 spark is going to be amazing with Maxwell. Maxwell's going to do insane damage. Insane damage.
We'll see until we get it. So
no, but I feel like this unit right here, he might be able to fit in almost every single team known to man. He might replace Elsa. He might.
Anyway, let's go to the next one.
But still, he's going to be really good.
Atro.
He's going to be so good.
Atro.
Yeah, Atro is a girl.
So it costs 38, 120 for the max level. The hit is 23, the normal is 8. The UBB, Massive Light, it does 50 BC. BB fill each turn 3 turns. And type is attack. Yellow M, 1,500. The red and the blue, rest of it is 600.
Yeah, so also, Ultra is probably the best starter. Back then, during 6-star. His 6-star form is definitely the best out of all 6 of them. Out of all 6, she's the best. She's the best. But for 7-star, I'm not sure who's going to be the best. I am not sure. But her Ultra BB is looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice, and a nice increase to her normal hit. Went up to a whopping 8. That is also nice. Because she had a really low hit count for 6. I don't know what was wrong with that. But yeah, the 50. I think this is a 50 BC per turn. So yeah, 50 BC is
per turn,
quite a bit. Because like that's like basically filling up your gauge like what? Like halfway?
For 3 turns.
Yeah, so this is definitely gonna beat let's see. I think it's gonna beat like Loden, like or Lily. Everyone that increases BB each turn. I think this is the highest. I believe this is the highest. And I feel like this is needed, especially for a 7-star, because like I said earlier, maxing them out and getting them past Super BB into the Ultra BB gauge is going to be quite difficult. It might be a challenge. But yeah, we will see. Very balanced, but we will see if this Ultra BB skill is that OP to, you know, I don't know. Is she more OP than the 120 Spark? I don't know. But lately, BB spam is definitely the thing to do. But yeah, so he is the last starter. Let's go ahead and cover this one.
And that's Magus.
Yes.
The same thing. It costs 38, max level 120, and the normal hit 7, UBB 22. UBB skills, Massive Dark, AoE, 150% defense, plus 3 turns, reduce damage 100% for 1 turn. Type attack. Yellow Imp 1000, the red and the blue is 840, and the green one is 400.
Dang. Alright. Now, Magus has a really high HP. Yeah, it's decent. It's kind of low. But it doesn't matter because of his Ultra BB. Look at this. 150 defense. I believe that is the highest. I think it beats Old Tour. Old Tour, I think Old Tour was 100%. I believe. But either way, let's kind of ignore this. Let's kind of ignore the defense, because defense don't matter too much in the game presently. So, let's look at this. This is probably by far the highest damage mitigator I have ever seen. 100%. Right now, currently, the highest one that we have is 50%. A whopping 100%.
So another 50% increase. So they like increase every single unit by 50% for their.
This is
UBB.
gonna be insane.
It's gonna really change the meta. The 7-star form of the starters.
So, from what I'm seeing, I feel like if you have a full team of just the starters, you're gonna have one heck of a team, man. They are really balanced, and every single one have their own unique little buffs and sets and kits that they bring along. So let's go ahead and like do a quick review. So Magus is definitely your he is Darventral like 3.0. He is Darventral 3.0, Narza 4.0. I mean, this is just freaking crazy. He is the god damage mitigator. All right, Ultra. She is gonna be the BB filler. She's gonna be the BB filler. It's kind of disappointing that it's not an increase to BC drop rate like Zill Knight. That might have killed the Zill Knight. I guess some people might be glad of that, maybe. But yeah, as a full each turn, not that many people are a big fan of this. Because, you know, filling up each turn, I don't know. There's a lot of things that does it, and it just don't work out. But maybe this increase is going to be huge. But yeah, so BB filler, the only one. And then whopping 120 Spark Elza. He is a Spark Buffer God. Spark Buffer God. And Lance, I feel like out of all of them, I think Lance is definitely the weakest one.
The weakest link.
He definitely has a very unique. He's not. I don't think he's the weakest link. He has a very in the current meta. I think he's weak out of all of them because this Ultra BB is very unique, and it's really hard to make this work.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. No, it needs synergy. You need a very nice team comp. Like, you need someone that has high attack and high defense. And that's definitely going to be hard for, like, free-to-play players. So I feel like Lance is definitely going to be hard to fit in. He's a very hard to fit in. But I feel like this might be extremely strong. So he is a attack buffer, but converts defense to attack. So he's a new type. I think there's another unit that has that too. And Selena, our healer, of course, and then the double hit, which is really nice. And Vargas, reducing enemy attack, also interesting. Is this going to be better than the damage mitigator? We don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys definitely enjoyed this. This
was all about the starters, and we enjoyed reviewing it.
Yeah. A final notice. At this current time, and on this website, this is the information that we were able to bring up. So these information could possibly change. So don't make us responsible for that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and please comment, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.